The next person I would like to invite to the stage is Dr. Hiba Sabri, the Applied and Experiential Learning Department Academic Manager.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and welcome to our Professional Development Day. Our today's theme is Disruptive Innovation in Education, Introducing New and Engaging Learning Environments. Before I start my presentation, I'd like to share some numbers with you. So these numbers are from January to November 2024. So the total number of registrations for our PD sessions is 385. The total number of offerings, PD offerings, is 23. The total number of delivered sessions based on these 23 programs is 117. And the total number of one-on-one consultations with faculty members is 76. This is excluding the drop-in sessions that we offer at the beginning of each semester. So we're very proud of these numbers, considering that the AEL team is fairly new at UDST. We've been here for 1 year, some of them less than a year. So kudos to all of you. Thank you so much. And we're planning on increasing those numbers, those registrations in the next few months. All right, so I would like to also revisit our last PD Day back in March 2024. So, and just remind you of the projects and initiatives that we talked about back then. I'd like to share where we're at right now and give you some updates. So last time we spoke about UDST hybrid learning, micro-credentials, intelligent tutoring system, ITS, and teaching certification program. So where are we now? Let's start with hybrid learning. So if you recall, back in March, we partnered up with Coursera. The goal was to introduce hybrid learning to UDST and use it as a tool to complement classroom content. We also use it as a tool for professional development, so that's why we distributed many licenses to all of you. Also, starting September, we piloted the 3 courses in Coursera. The feedback that we received from students was really great. 71% indicated that they enjoyed self-directed learning and they'd like to continue using hybrid learning in the future. The second update, and I consider this is a major accomplishment, which is designing 2 hybrid learning courses at UDST. The first one is EFFL 1003 for the College of General Education, and the second one is Discrete Structures for CCIT. So these hybrid learning courses were designed in-house, meaning we relied on our instructors to provide us with the content, and we relied on the AEL team to put together the instructional design package, and we're using our own learning management system to launch these courses. The focus was using a micro-learning approach in these programs. You will learn more about these 2 courses later in the day. The AEL team will provide you a presentation on these projects, showcasing some modules that were built. The third update under hybrid learning, we have put together hybrid learning templates for all colleges. So what that means, if we decide to extend our hybrid learning offerings, we have some templates to start with. Those are customized, like I said, for our colleges. And also we put together some guidelines. These guidelines will be shared in the next AEL newsletter. It's just, it includes the requirements, of a hybrid learning model at UDST. The second update is micro-credentials. So last time we discussed about planning for a micro-credential framework. Now we're happy to say that the micro-credential framework is available and has been approved by the leadership team. We're also happy to say that UDST is one of the few universities in the GCC countries to offer credit-bearing micro-credentials and non-credit-bearing micro-credentials. So what we have done, we updated the existing APD framework to reflect the change, meaning we have now a credential level available for my credentials. And for non-credit bearing my credentials, we put together instructional design standards and a model for CPE to be able to design and roll out my credential programs for our industry stakeholders. Intelligent Tutoring System, ITS. So as you probably know, we have a Tutello ITS as a pilot project. So starting this September, we piloted 6 courses representing all colleges. The goal behind this pilot is to build our own ITS, our own intelligent tutoring system by next year. So the approach we're taking for this project, and we will replicating it once we implement our own ITS, is first we provide training to our faculty members on how to use the ITS. Then after that, we conduct consultations and class observations to make sure that the ITS is being used in the classroom by our students. Based on the results of these consultations and class observations, we try, if necessary, to tweak the curriculum, meaning incorporating learning activities in the classroom to boost the usage of ITS. After that, we run evaluation, meaning we look at the data that was collected during this year. We're working closely with CCIT to help us with the technical specification of the ITS, build student portfolios that would be able to help us build our own ITS next year. Since we're promoting the use of AI in the classroom, we're very excited to invite Dr. Fox today to talk about the best practices for creating AI policy in education and using the Concordia University in Montreal as a case study. The last update I have for you is teaching certification. So we are working with the Harvard Graduate School of Studies on a teaching certification program. So we started this September. We have a cohort of 3 to 32 instructors as part of a larger cohort that consists of 246 participants from around the world. The Harvard courses are highly interactive, providing our instructors with micro-learning modules, wealth of resources for a deeper learning. The UDST component in this program is providing bi-weekly reflective sessions for our instructors to make sure they are progressing in their learning. And in case there are certain challenges, in case they would like to share their ideas, insights, so there is a place for them to do that on a bi-weekly basis. The ultimate goal of this program is to build a community of practice of instructional leaders at UDST who are able to give back to UDST by providing coaching, teaching observations, any kind of teaching and learning support that is required by their college. That's why we have put a plan, working with all colleges through department heads. We put a plan for these graduates to be involved in, and we're monitoring, of course, the progress of this plan as well. At the end, I'd like to mention that at UDST, as an instructor, you have plenty of professional development opportunities. You can access our training offerings, professional development offerings on D2L homepage, main page, or you can go to AEL-training.com, or you can reach us at ael@udst.edu.qa. If you don't, like I said many times, if you don't like our offerings, you can request a one-on-one consultation. If you are a department head and you need some support with your team, you can request a custom training. You also can join our drop-in hours. So like I said, there are plenty of opportunities for you to contact us and engage in professional development at UDST. Again, thank you so much for attending, and I hope you have a blast. Thank you.